back to the video. Today, Apex received a little update with, a ton of change. Well, maybe not a ton, but, yeah, this item shop is still here, though. Also, tomorrow will be another Apex item shop review. So, yeah, I'm just gonna get into the small changes. So first, the Dead Man's Curve Revenant Heirloom is now available for, heirloom craft, well, for heirloom shards. You can craft it for heirloom shards instead of getting all of the 24 items in this collection event. Now you don't have to. So if you have some heirloom shards left over and you were just waiting to be able to craft that Revenant heirloom, you can now. So yeah. And then our next little small change is actually some new special offers. So we have the Gas Buster bundle with a Caustic and R9 skin, and also the new Pathfinder and Spitfire skins. So this is the Plastic Fantastic legendary Pathfinder skin. And by the way, we still have the Petty Thief Loba skin and Inconspicuous crypto bundles in the item shop. Well, it's like in the special offers. And then there's also a Cyber Stripe Spitfire skin. I really like the color theme to this, like the blue and purple. It's really nice. Oh, right there, there's like animated heartbeats, if you guys can see that. It's a pretty nice skin though, I like it. And then now we have the returning favorite. So this is the Gas Buster Caustic skin. So it's all like gold, red, and white. And then, the Dangerous Game R9 skin. Unfortunately, this isn't a pay-to-win R9 skin, but it looks pretty clean. You could also get the Caustic skin and this R9 skin separately, but the bundle is cheaper than getting them both separately. So, yeah. And then also, we just got page 10 of the comics, so I'm gonna put some like little timestamps in the timeline if you want to skip through all the pages, but I'm gonna read the whole entire comic to you. Yeah, I know this is gonna be a pretty long video, but yeah, let's start off with the prologue, art by Jessica Lee. This is gonna load. Loading, but it says, "Today is the day I finally become famous. Last night, with no warning, Olympus's computerized terraformation systems initialized a shift of multiple sectors of the floating city to allow a fleet of 15 ships to dock, starting with the Icarus. Within minutes, impossibly large Medusa vines broke through the ships' hulls and overtook the city, destroying power grids, water mains, and even buildings by sunrise. It shouldn't matter. The city's been uninhabited for years and hasn't only been used as an arena for the Apex games until this week. The Syndicate has opened Olympus to the public for a dedication ceremony to honor the legend Pathfinder for his heroism upon learning he saved the Outlands. Thousands of innocent people have come from all over to attend this celebration of life, just in time for death to come falling. My name is Angela Fazia, and today I make history." Angela Fazia, investigative journalist. Grace Rashid, director of security. Miss Fazia, the Icarus is this way. These aren't your average Medusa vines. Fire, bullets, even liquid nitrogen don't do a damn thing. They're indestructible and they just keep growing. Follow me. Who's the owner? Don't know. Serial numbers were scratched off. Crew? Dead. How? Does my badge say lead Mordekian? I don't know what that says. I'm out. If the floor starts to give, I'd run. You're leaving me? My job. Lock up when you leave. What's more important than this? Come on, Ange. It's just a tree, that's all. And this is just a flower. And this is new paint job. Scratched off serial numbers, no cams. Someone's covering up the identity of the fleet's owner. What's so important about today? Isn't it obvious? Today's the day I die. Today I stop being Angela and I get a new name. Why can't I Patient 0. I'm just the first of many. A fatal allergen infects an empty city the same week thousands of people are allowed in? That's no accident. I'd stake my life on it if I had one left. They'll give it their all. Attempt to stop this thing. If they succeed, they'll be more than heroes. That's the stuff that legends are made of. Part 1. That first step's the Doozy. Wake up, Silva! You're lying time! You're lying to me. Well, I'm sorry. I never meant... How'd you know? Lying on a park bench, that is. Ha! I'm just teasing. Yeah, out partying or what? Yeah, that's me. Well, get your gear and let's go. We've got our work cut out for us. Ain't seen anything like it, Sergeant Williams. Director Rashid, my boss, she was on duty. She also let that reporter in. Angela Fazia, we go way back, went way back. Next day we find her, bloody eyes, coma, everyone's already on edge with that salvo business. The men ain't going near this thing now. Then you're lucky a woman's here, I'm going in. Not without your jump kit, you won't. Sweet Anita, but let a girl buy you dinner before going all mama bear on her. Follow protocol and I may let you. Careful, Sergeant, I think you just agreed to a date. Andrea, you're 6. Oh. And then she falls. And then loses her jump drive. Where did that hatch go? It's not a hatch. She went right through the floor into open air. Part 2, a wing and a prayer. 917 hours. Syndicate spin Doc, Jacob, Young, and Hammond stood. Cheryl Amaki made contact. Want us to do their dirty work again. 1006 hours. Got my team, best of the best, and Silva. Hopefully is useful again. 1032 hours. Debrief with the foreman. Lo is not wearing her jump kit. I call her out again. 1035 hours. I watched someone I care about free fall to their death, and all I could think is, please, God. Not again. Loba! If I knew beautiful woman just fell from the sky, I would have signed up for the game sooner. I don't know who you are, but you have to let me go. How many girls have heard that? Valk, Ram, you two know each other? Know her. I gave her wings. We have to get everyone away from these vines. Stat. Nah, bangs. I trust this one. If Vac she wants, wait a damn sec. A Vac she gets. Later. Thanks for the lift. Any sign of Silva, Gibby? Nothing, sister. Maybe he ran away. What's gotten into that boy? Been acting older than usual since this morning. Name's Kyrie Amara. Call sign Valkyrie. You must stay away from the vines. You could have a fatal reaction to them. Starts with bleeding eyes. 72 hours later, you're in a body bag. What's the cure? That's the bad news, Sarge. I didn't ask for bad news. I asked about the cure. Because if you're right, I got 3 days to figure out how to survive. So talk fast, new girl. Part 3. She blinded me with science. Well, you know why you're here. The legacy antigen. 203 people have already been admitted with bleeding eyes, and that number is climbing by the minute. If Kyrie's right, we have less than 3 days to find a cure. Grandmere will be so proud. The greatest scientific minds among the legends, working together to save lives. I'm not exactly in touch with my inner scientists these days. At least you were one. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just an engineer. Hey, engineers are helpful. Would you rather glue people's faces to the ground? If you want a giant weed whacker, enough. Oh wait, whatever Crypto said, I did. He's lying. I encountered the vines when I found my dad's Titan. Enough, Valkyrie. What are we up against? No matter what I tried, they wouldn't come off. I found research papers in the wreckage and tracked down one of the scientists. They were genetically modifying the vines, weaponizing them, calling it Project Legacy. What do you expect from a planet like Typhon? This thing's from Typhon, but those ships aren't IMC or ARES. Indeed, they're not, dearie. The serial numbers have been scratched off and the flight logs wiped clean. Whoever sent these monstrosity didn't want to be found. While the rest of you debate the history of a plan, I need to know how to keep Anita alive. I'll deal with who sent it later. Careful what you say, Lobo. One of us could be a mole. Too soon. What did you say? Dr. Caustic, we've discussed this. Your attitude. Do your worst, Miss Paquette. You're going to electrocute me again? I get to watch 203 people die. Why would I want a cure? Because a new patient was just admitted. Her name is Katrina Tkek or Tkek, but she also goes by the name Mystique. That name rings any bells, Doctor? I think it says Mystique or Mystic. I don't know. Mystic. Part 4. Getting the band back together. Who the hell do you think you are? She raised me too. How did she get infected? Why is she on Olympus at all? How should I know? Mystique and I... Don't you dare say that name. Stop it, both of you. We have no secrets. While others are asking questions, I didn't say anything. I wouldn't. You told Watson? If that's what you need to tell yourself. Enough! I'll stall them inside, but stop wasting time, both of you. After your funeral, your father died of a broken heart, and your mother would have done the same. Do you know what kept her going? Finding an orphanage for sale? She knew she gave up her precious son would never forgive her, even in death. That's how highly she thinks of you. That is the pedestal you're on. That's how much she loves you. And you're content to watch her die? Dr. Caustic? Forget him. We're trying to figure out how they were able to pull this off. They need a roadmap, a blueprint, something in nature that already has this trait. Find that deer, and you'll find your cure. They had one, a mammoth, class arachnid, rare, emits a toxic gas from its abdomen. We'll need Bloodhound and your ships. Track these damn things down and bring the whole nest back if we have to. Oh goody, giant killer toxic spiders? Guess tiny cuddly hypoallergenic puppies are too much to ask for. They're called Carthage spiders. Their agitoxins are used in my gas traps, but you want the enzyme they produce that nullifies the agitoxin? Thought you were gone. We don't need your help. Except you do. I'm the only one who knows where to find the arachnids. They're indigenous to only one planet, Gaia. I think I said that right. Pack your bags, boy. We're going home. Part 5. Haunted by broken ghosts. So, are we all just avoiding the elephant in the dropship? Which is a metaphor for what, Grenadier? The nervous walk through customs, the dodgy looks around blue healers. Fess up, Doc, you're making sure that X doesn't know you're back in town, aren't you? You filthy tomcat, you. I hope you land ships better than your insane dead friend did, miscreant. Don't tell me this is about the butt slap. Mate, you earned it. He's friendlier than usual. He must approve. And you vetted these guys? Airtight Anita is the best security detail money can buy. You're a sweetheart, James. Go home. Happy hunting, boss. You really care about her, huh? Why the bodyguards? A psychotic simulacrum has vowed to murder everyone I love. Hate it when that happens. What's his beef? I condemned him to eternal suffering by making him immortal, if you'll excuse me. If Watson slips up, if my mother finds out I'm alive, she won't. We're both wanted men. She'll have a target on her back. Like you care, we're covered. Pathfinder isn't aware he knows in the first place, and Watson's word is her bond. Nobody else knows the truth, so back off. As always, you're incorrect, boy. One other knows. Prepare, fly fighters. We are landing in the outskirts of the Stygian jungle. Our mission is unchanged. 3 spiders alive. We must prepare ourselves. They're better trackers than us. We are both hunters and prey. We trek on for friends, family, for Bangalore. And the hunt begins. Part 6, a vulnerable position. This would have been a whole lot easier if I flew us above the tree line. Carthage spiders live underground. We'd never seen them. These things are too big to hide. And then Valkyrie tripped. And then they both tripped. And now they're falling down. Whoa! Sorry, not sorry. Bloodhounds. Oh wait, but Bloodhound said the spiders like moisture. We'll set up camp here. Whoa! Sorry, not sorry. You're welcome. Later. So this dance of revenge with a sim must put a damper on your dating life. Plan on getting off the dance floor soon? He can't be killed thanks to me, so probably not. That bodyguard bill is gonna add up. What do? Sell wolfskin rugs? He murdered my parents and threw my father's corpse down an elevator shaft where it landed on my feet. I was 9 years old. Oh, not exactly your kind of bedtime story. You'd be surprised. Really? Think you get me, Kai? I know I got you. Underneath all that lipstick and bravado is a little girl who had her heart ripped out of her chest. And you won't stop until somebody pays for what the girl lost. Valkyrie! All the trinkets, the power plays, it's all a practice run for him. And when you found him, you were relentless, unflinching, fearless. But here's the kicker. You got your revenge. But that little girl still doesn't have her heart. Valk, stop it! I don't know you. I was you. Always looking over my shoulder, obsessed with the boogeyman. But that toxicity will sneak up behind you and eat you alive before you even know. Kyrie, get the food, please, out of the way. It's still alive, kinda. Bag it and let's get to. What the crap? What was that about? Always having a look over your shoulder? Part 7, the terrible truth about Alexander Knox. By the way, Alexander Knox is caustic, if you don't know. You little ripper, 1 down, 2 to go. Conquest is mine. No sign of them. The others aren't back yet. Do not succumb to self-destruction, Fly, or hope is all but lost. You won't even take my hand. You hate me that much? Hatred is a petty emotion. Irrelevant. Foolish to think someone who allowed his own mother to mourn his death has emotions at all. Indeed, the nest should be ahead. Do you know how many times she called me Alexander when I got in trouble? How many nights she cried herself to sleep? Before Mystic found me, I would have given anything to have a family, and you just threw yours away. Where were you? Why weren't you there? Consoling him, consoling her, easing her pain. Why didn't you? Because the cancer was supposed to kill me by now. Whoa. You're sick? Whether I perish in a lab fire or a hospital, the hypothesis concludes the same. I'm already dead? Knocked! Kathunk! And then it goes black. Ripto, wake up! Where am I? I believe this is referred to as the parlor. And we're the flies. Part 8, Abandonment issues. Freedom! How can you even see what you're doing? Same reason he could hit a bullseye through a gas cloud. The enzyme? You had it all along? Only enough to protect myself, not vaccinate hundreds. Caustic, free the others, grab Loba's spider, and let's go! Save your breath, Valk. Nothing would make Caustic happier than to see Crypto and what's the word? Exsanguinated? Where's the spider? In the cocoon with me. No! Without that enzyme, Bangalore will die. Without that enzyme, I'll die. But here, I'm not leaving without that spider. Loba! Throw me your bracelet! I'll get Bangalore's cure! But you have to trust me. Throw me the bracelet! Remember, I got you. I'll help you against the horde. Just get me out of here, or I leave you. Give you a hero's death. Comfort your friends. Grieve with our mother, and then everything you love, everything you stole from me, will once again be mine. Part 9, Retribution. Nobody will believe you, Caustic. Watson will never forgive you. None of them will. For the love of Galileo, boy, I cannot wait to shut you up for good. You talk too much! Ah! I'm alive? This is the cat, my mother. Will need to be looked at if I'm gone. More than you'll ever know, but my death is imminent, and I have no other options. You despise me. I believe we are both out of those. Look who we found in the neighborhood. Bloody hell, if you want me to help, you should have just said something. Valkyrie, honor your namesake. Save the brave souls still in the Sutta, while Fitzroy and I clear the way. Later. Engines are running. Do we have the 3? We have 2. Caustic stole mine. I made the woman a promise, you bastard. Oh. The spider will be used to ensure my own survival. There are plenty. Find your own damn cure. Like I said, thank you. You got me. Jury's still on us. Is still out on that. But in the meantime, I've got a date with a beautiful woman, and she's a stickler for punctuality. Part 10, a legacy found. So this is the newest part. There was a word in the Korean language, chenyum. It means resignation. Accept the way of the world. Resign yourself to the truth. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. Recognize it for what it is. Reality. Whether you like it or not. I need to tell you something about your mom. 3 live spiders, Dr. Sommers. Now let's start pulling up some weeds. Where you going, Lobes? Told ya, I got a date. Take Horizon, for example. She doesn't know it yet, but that serum will only stop the vines from growing further. What's already embedded, however, cannot be undone. For now, at least, we're stuck with him. Oh well, chenyum. Have you seen Loba yet? I want a little bow chicka mau mau. She just woke up for Pete's sake. Ha, girl, you better check that at the door. Loba and I, or Loba, our unlikely knight, who has saved the life of her princess and looks to a reward. We're just friends. Yeah, it's how the cards are dealt. Chenyum. Transporting her to a facility on Gaia with little access to visitors. Thankfully, Miss Paquette was there. She saved her life. Only family. Which one of you is Miss Tic-Tac-Tac's son? Can we see her before she goes? It's Hi, but he's her son, Dr. Mikhail Caustic. It should be you. Thank you, Park. Why did he do that? Who knows when you'll get to see her again? He's what she's leaving behind, her legacy. So are you. No, Natalie. Alexander, this is my legacy. My gift to her for all she's done for me. So that's Caustic's face. He took off his mask. Hello, Mother. Chenyum. And to be continued on, well, yeah, so this is to be concluded on, Apex Legends' Twitter. You can follow them. It's Play Apex. So, yeah, I think that'll be for today's video. We don't really have anything, well, any other changes. And I hope you enjoyed that comic. I think it's pretty nice, Legacy Antigen. Great way to end it off with a Caustic face reveal. But, yeah, that'll be for today's video. Have a great day or night, and bye!